So this is a picture of Sarkodie and this man called Jeremiah Obobi. He's a product designer and also a footwear designer. This picture was taken long time ago, somewhere 2011. Now, this man and Sarkodie, they have a little history. And because of that, when this man saw that Sarkodie is suing Ecobank, he just looked in the sky and started singing,
"What goes around, goes around, goes around, comes all the way back around."
Now he has come to share a story. And according to him, it's just funny to him that Sarkodie is going to sue somebody for copyright. When Sarkodie did something to him that is around the same line. Or say,
"What goes around, goes around, goes around, comes all the way back around. Sark, what goes around, comes around."
I have the full gist for you. Now, before we even get into that special happy anniversary, 10 years anniversary to my favorite couple from Germany, Pastor Eric and Mrs. Angela Efa Owusu. Yes, they are ministers of the Church of Pentecost in Germany, the Munich district. Happy anniversary to you. 10 years ago, 2015, that was when they tied the knot and they've been together since. They have beautiful children. The family is looking great. Happy anniversary from Cotton Nation to you. We wish you more years ahead till eternity. And happy anniversary. Now let's get into the gist.
I'm the Headless YouTuber, this Headless Reactions. Alatiari. Yanko!
So last week I brought you a story about how Sarkodie might be taking Ecobank to court and how they use his lookalike for some anti-scam campaign and Sarkodie wasn't happy about it and all that. Now the Law GH is a page where Yoda Brown explains the law and how it works. And he has brought an explanation of how Sarkodie might have a case in this whole thing. Let me tell you about it before we even get to this man, Mr. Jeremiah Obobi.
Now, Ecobank will be tempted to respond by saying, the person we used is not Sarkodie, the person we used is not you, but your lookalike. And that brings them to Sarkodie's strongest point in the B, which is Ecobank breached the protection against unfair competition by using that image. Now, what is unfair competition? Unfair competition is when a company does something that gives them an unfair advantage. You have a company, then you try using a lookalike, my lookalike, or another person's lookalike to run your campaign. You'd understand that that person or that lookalike does not have the necessary audience. So while you are using the lookalike, you are having an unfair advantage because you are still riding on the celebrity's influence or audience. So that is the kind of unfair advantage unfair competition is speaking of. Now let's enter into this case. Section 1 of the Protection Against Unfair Competition has stated that any practice in the course of a commercial activity that causes or is likely to cause confusion with respect to another person's enterprise. Sarkodie's brand is its enterprise. In particular, the services offered by that enterprise constitute an act of unfair competition. Now, one of the services Sarkodie offers as a brand is allowing companies or other brands to use his image for campaign or the face of the company. All this is arguable. You would realize that using his lookalike brings confusion into the minds of people that, is this really Sarkodie or did Sarkodie endorse this brand? So by this, it could be his argument that Ecobank caused confusion by using his lookalike could end up making people think he has endorsed the brand or he has rendered his services to them when in fact he hasn't done that. Now, if you check the subsection 2, it has said that damaging a person's goodwill or reputation in particular could mean dilution of the goodwill or reputation of a celebrity. And according to the interpretation section of this act, dilution of the goodwill of a celebrity means lessening the advertisement value of that celebrity. So it could also be his argument that by running that strategic adverts, they are lessening his advertisement value as a celebrity and as a brand. Does it really affect his advertisement value? Yes. Now, when a brand uses a celebrity's lookalike, it means they are getting the celebrity's effect for free. Ask yourself this: if Ecobank had used any random person on the streets lookalike, would they have gained more traffic or audience as this? No. So this is where it reduces its advertisement value as a celebrity. Future brands and companies might say, why would we pay you thousands of cedis when we can use another person that equally looks like you? You see, you don't reduce in value because they would be going for another person rather than him, and he ends up losing more money. This is just a general explanation and not necessarily related to this case. Don't forget, this is the Law Ghana. I'm Yoda Brown. Feel free to reach out to us. Until we meet again, stay safe.
Clap for my lawyer, clap for my lawyer.
Yes, now Yoda Brown, shout outs to Yoda Brown. You can go and check out his page on social media, also on YouTube. He explains anything legal. Yeah. Now, aside this Sarkodie having a case in this particular issue, This man called Jeremiah Obobi has come to share his side of the story. According to him, in 2011, that time nobody was calling Sarkodie Sark. He was the one who went to propose that, okay, he designed some sneaker be called OBJ Sark 1. And he designed it. They went to meet Sarkodie's management. That time it was Sammy Forsen who was managing Sarkodie. And then they went to meet and he showed them the design. And they said, okay, you there do prototype and let's see. So he went to sit down and he designed a logo of Sarkodie's head. You see that logo, no, the Sarkodie's head for the Sark, no. He designed it OBJ Sark 1. And he designed it, took the prototype to them. They saw it and everything, and then he didn't hear from them again. The next year, 2012, Rapperholic, they came to him. They said,
"Hey Jack, that design be now yeah. Print t-shirt and bring it."
Aye. Now let's check out what he said in the video.
What's up, world? My name is Jeremiah Obobi, artist, product designer, and footwear designer from Tema. In 2011, I designed a sneaker called OBJ Sark 1. It was intended to be a collaboration between myself and my brand and Sarkodie. The name Sark didn't exist back then. I coined it from Sarkodie's name and created a logo featuring his head. We met with Sarkodie's team and presented the idea.
Now change. We met with Sarkodie's team. You see, the thing that he's posting with receipts. You can see the sneaker design, the design that he did. He has posted it. He said, I met with Sarkodie's team, and you can see him on the left. And you can see Sarkodie on the right, pressing his BlackBerry phone those days. You can see Sammy Forsen. That time, Sammy Forsen was Sarkodie's manager, pressing his BlackBerry. You can see Angel Town. I don't know the role Angel Town was playing back then, but yeah, he's also there.
Specifically, Sammy Forsen, who was his manager back then, encouraged us to return with a prototype. We did. We spent almost 8 months developing a prototype.
Now, this prototype looks like the Sark shoes now. OBJ Sark 1. And it looks like the Sarkodie Sark.
8 months developing a prototype and try to reconnect with them, but, to no avail. At the 2012 Rapperholic concert, I was asked to print the same logo I had designed on T-shirts, which were worn at the event. But we never heard from Sarkodie nor his management until 2013, when I discovered that shoes, clothing accessories were being sold under the Sark brand, which was fine.
Nipa be a cobra.
Hey! So, 2011, they went for meeting. They said, oh, go and design prototype. They went to design prototype. 8 months. 8 months, so they be move. But 8 months to design the prototype and get everything they wanted to do, because probably they didn't have the funding, but no, we have to do it. I'm saying for prototype, Embra. And they designed it. They didn't hear from them. And then all of a sudden, 2012, Rapperholic, they said, oh, Jack.
T-shirts, design now, yeah. Sarkodie design be now, yeah. Fire t-shirts na fabra.
And he did it and he brought it and they wore it. And we are seeing, so he's providing receipts too. You can see people wearing this Rapperholic in town, yes. And you can see all the boys, the Sark Nation boys wearing the design. Yeah,
from Sarkodie nor his management until 2013, when I discovered that shoes, clothing accessories were being sold under the Sark brand, which was fine. But the same logo that I created and the same Sark name that I coined.
The same logo. This is what they could not make. This is what they could not make. Change. So this is the one he designed. And this is the one that they are using for the Sark brand.
Was used, but my brand name was nowhere in the picture.
So it was initially supposed to be OBJ Sark 1. But then they removed it. And they brought only Sark with the same logo and the head.
I was, completely removed. So I confronted Sammy Forsen on BlackBerry. That was the major means of,
Hey, I keep your receipts. Hey, no. Hey, he even has a screenshot. That time they didn't call it screenshot. Right now you can just screenshot easy, crack, then you screenshot. At first, and your screenshot, you needed an app to do a screenshot. It was called Munch. That one they call it munch. Yeah, munchy screen. No, that's how you take a screenshot those days. And he has a screenshot of he asking Sammy Forson that
Brother Sammy, yeah, me logo no what's up?
And Sammy Forson saying,
oh, the one you are seeing on the Sark collection, the Sarkodie akasa no fa person ne paper no design here. Sarkodie akasa who so your vision.
hey, okay, so he ping. He said that Sarkodie designed trademark logo. He designed it himself. And then Mr. Obobi came to say that logo is exactly what I did. I'm shocked.
Communication back then, and then Sammy claimed that Sarkodie designed that himself, which was, funny to me. So I took the issue to the Copyright Office for mediation, as it were, as professionals do.
Okay.
And then I was told during the mediation, after the mediation, I was made to understand that Sarkodie himself made me understand they were going to sort me out.
And he has screenshots. And this is Ameyo Debra, a publication published 11 years ago, November 20th, 2013. That was when Ameyo Debra published this, that exclusive Sarkodie to be sued for, in quotes, stealing logo of his Sark fashion line. See copy of it served by the designer. And this is from 2013. Providing receipts.
They were going to pay. Eventually, it didn't happen. So I had to forward the matter to court.
So they took the thing to Copyright Office. That, okay, Sarkodie come and pay. Nothing happened. And so he took it to court. And that one too, you can see. Michael Kwesi, Osuado, Sarkodie. Isaac Duncan Williams, that's Dr. Duncan. Sammy Forson, YFM, that time he was working at, okay.
Now, the process dragged on for 3 years.
Wow.
My claim was for 90,000 Ghana cedis. Sarkodie's side offered to pay 20,000 Ghana cedis.
90,000, and those days 90,000 wasn't small money. And Sarkodie's team said, we'll pay 20,000, no problem.
But on the day of negotiation, neither Sarkodie's legal team and he himself and my lawyer were present. Nobody was there. I was the only one that was...
Hey, nipa biya cobra.
Chain. You go for a lawyer. You tell your lawyer, oh, this is what is happening. You say you want 90,000. The other people said they'll pay 20,000. You said, no problem, I'll pay 20,000. I'll take the 20,000. The day has been set. Okay, this date, let's meet here so that we'll pay you. You got there. The people who are supposed to pay you, which is Sarkodie and his team, they didn't come. Your lawyer who is supposed to represent you didn't come. You are the only one standing there like,
na sikai men sabeka die.
hey!
There, right. Sadly, I haven't seen my lawyer since then. My lawyer has disappeared on the face of the earth.
Hey, Chairman, say it well. The way you're saying it, it sounds like how to get away with murder, like Sarkodie, like one lawyer on one side. Hey,
sadly, I haven't seen my lawyer since then. My lawyer has disappeared on the face of the earth for more than 10 years. I've never seen him again. I call and he never picks up.
For more than 10 years, you've not seen your lawyer. Is it that right now the possibilities need also? Because how are we supposed to go and take money and you can't find your lawyer? You call your lawyer, it doesn't pick. Did something happen to him? Did he get some instant visa and he had to fly out quickly and he forgot about you because man has to jackpot? Or they said they will pay 20,000, they just settle him so 7,000.
Esquire. Jiwina transfer boy in the board.
Which is which? But anyway, let's move. That's not even the point.
So, the Sark brand name and the illustrated logos were my creations, even if it was based on Sarkodie's image or name. The products were launched using my concepts without my consent, with no credit and no payment.
No payments.
And therefore, this video is not to, spoil anybody's reputation, but I thought it was interesting for you to know that Sarkodie is suing Ecobank for almost the same reasons. the same copyright infringement he denied me more than 10 years ago.
I said, what goes around, goes around, goes around, comes all the way back around.
It's interesting to me. I mean, this is food for thought. The reason why I didn't continue with the case when they didn't appear in court and the case was adjourned was my mom asked me not to continue it, so I let it go. But let me know what...
Oh, mommy, a Sark native. Oh, mommy, a Sark native.
So your mom just told you, let it go. You told your mom that, man, I didn't 90,000. I was saying, your mother said,
oh, Bobby. Oh, say, oh, no, to a zone to fiesta. Me pesanyo ne pan, and you go kill me. Me pesanyo ne pan to the manenka.
Hey, the things we do for our mothers. Your mom told you, leave it, and you left 90,000. Wow.
Asked me not to continue it, so I let it go. But let me know what you think about this. It's interesting how things turn out to be. That sometimes you have to remove the beam from your eyes before you can remove the straw from somebody else's eyes. But let me know what you think about that. Big up one.
What goes around, goes around, goes around, comes all the way back around.
Hey. So he has even forgotten about the case. His matter is not with Sarkodie and, his lawyer going missing and all those things. That's not his problem. Right now, his main problem is that, how can you infringe on me like that? You've forgotten 10 years ago, or how many years ago? Over 10 years ago. We did something together, and you just dog the whole issue. You didn't compensate me, you didn't give me credit, and you did this. And now, somebody has done almost the same thing to you, and that one they are running to courts.
Share your views in the comment section. Let me know what you think about all this. Do you think he has a point? Do you think it was even necessary for him to come and put this out? Or you think karma is a bitch? And that's, what goes around has come around. Let me know in the comment section. Watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headless. Happy Easter to Koto Nation. Yeah,